Voidlings, today marks the anniversary of a tragic day, the day I was born. But it's my birthday, which means I get to wear the crown. Is it on? There we go. Yay. I'm obviously not feeling it this year, but normally on this day, historically in the past anyways, I would make a little channel update video and just kind of talk about future plans that I do half of, and hopes and stuff like that I've held on to for years and still haven't achieved. Well, this is a happy video. Okay, so 2025 year in review. It was a weird year. I mean, honestly, kind of screw 2025, but there was some cool stuff. I mean, especially here on the channel, we got to play Monster Hunter Wilds, which we're only about halfway through at the moment. In fact, the finale of low rank isn't even out at the day that I'm releasing this. I'm still a little sick. Yes, it's lingering a very long time. I don't know why, but sometimes this happens. Ask me about the time I got sick for 3 weeks straight in high school. That was fun. I mean, we did play Monster Hunter Wilds. We did start EDF, which I'm stuck in at the moment. That's why that hasn't had an episode in a while. Still playing Terraria, still playing Minecraft. Do have some plans for future games like Hytale, which right now I'm kind of holding off on pre-purchasing just because I'm broke as hell. But yeah. Had my first collab, which didn't make it to YouTube after all because it was on the Game Awards, and I don't think either one of us were super excited about a whole lot that happened in the Game Awards. There was some very exciting announcements, no doubt. Like, there was stuff that we both got excited over, but I don't know, I guess not enough to really make a video on. For me personally, it's more like just because a lot of the games that were shown off weren't really anything that we normally do here, so it just kind of felt like really out of left field. And by the time I remember that I run a variety channel, so there really isn't anything out of left field per se, I waited too long. I mean, I do have a list of the games that were super exciting to me. There were several of them on there, but the standout one for me personally was Divinity. That looks freaking amazing. I cannot wait to try that game. There was another one I forget the name of, and it looks really cool. Hold on. I'm just going to open up the list. Solasta 2. It looks really cool. I didn't know the devs behind Warframe were making Soulframe, which looks pretty cool. The 2 new Tomb Raiders as well. I'm giving a very abridged version because I have 25 games on this list. But I kind of had the plan to just go ahead and wait until there's more info released for some of these games before I made any videos talking about them. Stupid Never Dies. That looks really cool. The combat mechanics in the game, like it looks really cool. And then there's the Phantom Blade Zero, which also looks like it has sick combat. Out of Words looks really cool if you have a buddy to play it with. But yeah, as far as what I've been doing just kind of in my free time, I've been trying to prioritize having a little bit more time to myself, which is both healthy and not healthy at the same time. My sole goal with this channel is to have fun and just share it. I've mentioned this several times before, but nobody would be surprised if I told you that I'm also trying to make a push to try to make this at least a side gig, perhaps. I mean, if it never makes it that far, that's fine. I still have fun making the videos, but so it's like I do have to keep up the content flow, which is not really a problem considering that I'm learning a heck of a lot more about what people like to watch recently, which, come to think of it, actually isn't a new lesson because the only thing that I'm learning is I'm overthinking everything as usual. But I've kind of been trying to focus on just having some downtime every now and then and just try to do something that I enjoy for no other reason than I enjoy it. It's kind of been hard for me to find something like that because normally if I really like a video game, I'm like, oh, I should make this into a YouTube channel, or not a channel, a series. I kind of feel like I'm wasting time if I'm not doing that. Don't get me wrong, it hasn't robbed me of my enjoyment of video games or anything, but it has sort of made me not really want to play them casually just on my own anymore. Especially since I want to break into streaming, and I always have that thought. I'm like, well, even if it's a game I just want to play for me, I could still stream it. There's no harm in that. But yeah, so I've kind of been turning more towards art or making models, which I have a ton of alt ones I could show you at this point, and a few more that I'm struggling on the design, but yeah. I have polished off over half a bag of hulls at this point. Anyway, but I've really been trying to pick up my music stuff again recently because, first of all, I said that my music would be re-uploaded to the stores and stuff, and I have done that, but only in like the past week. So by the way, my Ko-Fi and my Patreon shop both have all 4 of my albums up again. So I got those remastered and put back up. And by remastered, I mean that I took down the awful EQ job that I did, and I uploaded them back a little bit more neutral signal, so that your sound system is the one that determines how it sounds. But recently, I've also taken up pixel art again. The crown is not my work. I felt the need to clarify that. Though having said that, there has been a couple of things that have made it up. For instance, the pumpkin on my Halloween thumbnails, and the Santa hat on my logo for the Christmas videos, the ones that are going up right now. In fact, this video probably has it. I was taking up writing again, but I'm not very good at writing. Not super good, so I kind of gave up on that. I swear all this coughing's gonna give me an aneurysm, and quite frankly, I just wish it would already. But yeah, so I mean, like I said, there really isn't that much going on that I haven't already told you about, because I'm a very open book. But as far as plans for the future go, there is those 3 games that I made the videos on not too long ago. The Let's Talks about Hytale, Kyora, and The Haunted Chocolatier. Would love to play those. I don't know when 2 of them are coming out. Hytale is going into early access in January, but unfortunately, I've gained quite the interest in RPGs, which it's like I'd love to do the Tales of, Persona. Is it Legend of Hero? I forget what the hell half of these games are called because, like I said earlier, my memory is horrible. I've been suggested the Disgaea series. Clear Obscure, by the way. I have been suggested that. There's the Persona spin-off, or if I'm remembering correctly, I think it's a spin-off. It might just be like a spiritual spin-off or whatever. Metamorphosis or metaphor or something like that. It's like every single freaking Final Fantasy that's been made has been released up to this point on PC, so there's that as well. And since I'm bringing this up, no, I have not forgotten about Kingdom Hearts. We've just been in all the seasonal stuff and trying to keep the normal rotation of stuff going all at the same time. Oh, shoot, I just remembered Code Vein. Code Vein 2 is a thing. Oh, so is Subnautica 2. And so is Grounded 2. My to-do list just got longer. I don't know, I'm kind of just senselessly rambling at this point, but I just wanted to go ahead and update you on plans going forward and, I don't know, kind of a year in review. I guess in videos like this, people normally choose a favorite video that they released this year. I gotta be honest, everything's such a blur right now because I've been working my ass off. A potential favorite series that I've done so far. I mean, I think everybody's expecting me to say Wilds, but I feel like that's a bit of a cop-out because of course it's Wilds. It's my favorite game series of all time, Monster Hunter. So I guess to make it more difficult for myself, I'd probably have to choose EDF. That game is a lot of fun. The ridiculous ragdolls everywhere, the strange dialogue that happens. I don't know, that whole game is just completely made for fun. There's nothing about that game that wasn't like specifically designed to be as fun as possible. Never mind, I just remembered Shield Bearers exist. I think my favorite video that I've released, if I can get sappy for a moment, is my last episode of, as in the latest episode of Minecraft on my Bedrock Forever world. I don't know, that was a fun video, first of all. And then, there was the long segment where I kind of spoke about some stuff that had been bothering me a little bit. I don't normally do that. I've kind of grown up in an environment where if you're not dying, then just keep your mouth shut. It's not natural for me to kind of open up and talk about things. But yeah, that was not, I don't want to use the word therapeutic, that's way over dramatic, but I don't know. It was just kind of nice to actually be able to say something that had been bothering me for a little while. And then people in the comments were like 100% relating. They completely understood. As weird as I am, it's nice to know I'm not so weird that, you know, that nobody else gets it. So that's really good. But yeah, I mean, going into 2026, I think I'm just going to try to keep up the content grind, honestly. I'm aiming for 6 videos a week, and really, I'm aiming for 7, but I'm allowing myself a day off if I need one. Crying out loud, I'm doing multiple series of challenge playthroughs, and I'm doing, well, I can say that here, it's not too much of a spoiler. I am doing member stuff, that will be coming to the channel. So I've actually ditched members only content, by the way, because I was trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to do it and blah, 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 lots of details, skip to the part that actually matters. I suddenly realized that nobody asked for it. This would not be the first time that something like this has happened, where I pressure myself to do something and then suddenly realize only I am demanding it. Nobody else is. It's fine, it's part of the growth process, but so what I've done instead is that there is a members vote for the members series, and then the members series is released just like any other series, but it's voted on. Whatever game it is and whatever we're doing in it is voted on by members. So they get to control that series 100%. So that will be coming up soon. It'll be Mortal Shell. I have spoken about whether or not I would continue with the idea of this game. The game is brutal, absolutely brutal, to a miserable degree at many points, but I have already announced over on the members feed that I'm gonna go into this game. I'm gonna give it a fair try. If I cannot beat it though, because it is that difficult, if I just cannot beat it, then I can't beat it. There's nothing that can really be done at that point. But honestly, I'm gonna try to do some I'm gonna try to do a lot more, actually, not just some. I'm gonna try to do a lot more streams. When I can finally get over my stage fright or my shyness and I just throw myself into the deep end of something, I normally do pretty well at it. So I'm kind of just keeping that in mind. Like last time I did streams, it actually did pretty well. So I just gotta stop being terrified of other living creatures. That would be nice. But there is some collaborations that I've been hopefully gonna be doing. I don't know, I've been really focused on this YouTube channel and just trying to grow it as much as possible and try to get as many series completed and up in high quality and not rushed as possible. I want everything to be on this channel to be something where, you know, you could go down through my list of videos and click on anything and it will be a good video. I really want everything on this channel to be pretty much evergreen and to be something that's always accessible, always entertaining, no matter what. So while the quality may fluctuate because I'm upgrading stuff and learning new things and new formatting techniques and stuff like that, while there may be slight detail differences, I just want everything to actually be good. There is like lore videos and stuff that I'm still sitting on. I have a notebook right here. I dropped it. But yeah, I've got like 4 lore video ideas in here. There's several pages each, but it's like I have this stuff. I just haven't made it into a video yet. So I want to release more of those as well, and then the streams will kind of be more of the let's play kind of stuff. I mean, I'm still gonna do let's plays on this channel, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. Anyway, I've been rambling for a while. I've just kind of wanted to keep you all updated on stuff and kind of year in review, kind of look back at the stuff that we have done, what we are doing, what we plan to do. I was planning on doing a birthday stream today, but I don't know, it's kind of late in the day and I still have to edit this down and get it released, and I have to finish the other video and get that released. I don't think anything's going to be happening today, unfortunately. There's not enough time in a day. Oh, I also have to finish the Christmas Eve and Christmas Day videos too. All right, well, I gotta get back to work, so I gotta wrap this up. So as always, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I hope I see you in the next video. See ya.